damn. Boy, he falls for the call. Gonna lose this damn game real quick. I'll be back. I say gonna lose this game real quick. I'll be back. Shoot 'em up, bang bang. What up, White Sox? Oh, that boy heard me say gon' go. I mean gon' lose, and he jumped out the bed. White Sox so serious. Huh? Yeah, I said I'll be back. That's so he's okay. That nigga jumped up. That's like that it did something to the coloring in the game, man. I'm turn the camera back on, Luke. Hold up. This nigga left the session. What the fuck? Yo. Man, nigga. Man. Right. I so called. Yeah, I called. I could have sworn I called you today, man. Shit. You ain't called me? Man, I ain't got no missed call from you, man. Hold, I called you back, nigga. Hold up. That's a yesterday. Yep. Let me see what time it was. Let me see what time it was. at 5:47. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah. No. You ended up who? No. Mm. Mm. No. No. Mm. Man, for real. Mm-hmm.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no
Yeah.
Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino.
Man. Oh yeah. Man, for real.
I just ran a checkup on myself.
Man.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I can't do no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me one cell. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way.
For real.
Even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day.
Yeah.
Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some.
Yeah.
Getting thick, so I put
No
it on
lie.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Man, for real.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park,
Man.
New York. The scene a few moments
For
ago,
real.
here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8.
What the?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm. You say who not? You say who? Okay. No, no. Man. Man, for real.
Kaiser on first down. And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hmm. Man.
From the gun, Kaiser. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now you're on offense, and you saw that on tape. You've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback.
Yeah.
It didn't work on that play.
Man.
Another try after the first down sack. Kaiser, they'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now they're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
No lie. Oh, yeah.
A first down throw for Kaiser. And
Man,
nowhere to
for
fit
real.
that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Geronimo Allison the target there. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
They'll throw here. Kaiser, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No lie.
Back in for the sack. Tre'Davious White. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job
No
defensively.
lie.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Hey, but they just, you know, that does just make us look bad by saying you don't do this, you don't do that, and all
He
that.
gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
You just,
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
man. Oh, yeah.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Man.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, no.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is
man.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they're hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Damn. What happened? Oh, yeah. Right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Should have got that understanding beforehand.
On both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run with Taylor. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Yeah.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw is Kaiser.
Come on.
Dan Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Hey, nigga, man, wrong, but that my nigga did not jump, man. I hear you though, my boy.
Hey. 21 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
Man, they let this running back do what the fuck he want to do.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Whip. Watch the whip.
Damn, nigga, I ain't wake up till about 3 o'clock.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as
What'd you
well as
say?
I do in this league, if you don't win on third down,
I can't hear
it
you.
makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
You say who? No, I ain't. Hold on, I'm finna. I just took him outside though. Oh no, hold on though. He just went out, just shit, and just pissed. What the fuck he got to do now? He ain't ate shit. Oh boy. Them styles are killer niggas, boy. Then it's raining out there. Hold up. Hold up. You can go for this?
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Try to punch it in with Taylor. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Grant, they'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16.
This nigga hurt again. He got hurt last
We've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
I'm off of a running back. And then he got up and ran off the field.
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys
Shoulder
first
tear.
onto the scoreboard
Oh,
this
man.
afternoon. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for... touchback. 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of it.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Kaiser. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Play action now. Kaiser. This is hauled in by Deontay Burnett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Kaiser, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Kaiser under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kamale Correa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Kaiser to throw it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Tackle, but then
Nigga, that shit. Watch this shit.
They did get 9 there on the dump off, but it's not enough.
It's
4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Man. I don't know what happened.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about it.
And this is caught at the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. To throw.
Damn, I couldn't get it out. I had it.
Back at the 27-yard line. He's
I couldn't get it out.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Allen. A leaping catch, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That rookie clown, boy.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1.
Come on, what the flag is? What the flag is?
Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They saw the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Here I come Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Hey, hold. Hey, time to go.
They'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That boy jerking, boy. Look at that boy, Luke.
Play there with his
That
first
boy
career
jerking.
NFL touchdown. And the Bills will
That
add
boy
on to their
jerking.
lead. Now
Look
comes
at
the
that,
kicking
look
team here
at
for the
that.
extra point.
We're at the man, I will.
And it's good to make it
Oh,
14-0.
boy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Man.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-task.
Damn, they call it a face mask. That nigga both right up the
It's going
middle.
to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw, Kaiser. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kaiser. He's going to air one out.
Ooh.
And that'll be incomplete.
Ooh.
Good protection that
One
time.
more
They
hand,
couldn't
Luke.
hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Sicka.
You trying this shit again on 4th down? This is a good 4th down play. You can change it to the same thing.
The Steelers signal for the second.
You knew that
of their
wasn't gonna work.
timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You knew it wasn't gonna work.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Kaiser to throw for it on 4th. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking in zone for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Allen now throwing again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
Oh, boy.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
I got my ass
The
whooped
kickoff
now.
unit
Got
is
the
out of the
bird
field, and they will send this one away.
game like this.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Takeover still playing.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Let's go! Henry! 49 to Mike. Kill.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Taylor, and he's going to take this one down inside the 45. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Oh, yeah,
This
go ahead.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The give to Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. But he will be stopped behind.
That's what I'm talking about.
He will not come close to the marker.
That's what I'm talking about. Good motherfucking defense.
And the Bills
I saw that shit coming.
Back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field.
It's caught.
Look at that kid. Look at that kid.
A big play here for the Bills.
Look at that kid.
51 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
I'm in a
game. The running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Oh, he caught that.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
That nigga said, yo, taking care of fucked up right now. Take over crazy. That nigga ignorant.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's put him on the bus.
Kaiser now. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Kaiser. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
I sent that nigga over there for that. And he didn't react to it.
8-yard pickup on 4th.
I sent him over there to it.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Kaiser now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now Kaiser. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. Kaiser going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Come on, give me that.
Zone on first down,
Give
but
me
it winds
that.
up incomplete.
Come on,
This at
man.
least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more
Come
involved.
on,
He had
man.
just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second.
Man.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Taylor. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Man.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. From the gun, Kaiser. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You saying it's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
I
But
got
if
it,
you're playing
man.
the back 7
I
on
got it.
defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. It's complete to Jones.
Oh, man, they wrong for not letting me.
It's across midfield inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. What a game it's been for this duo.
Hey,
They remind
shit,
me
man.
of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs,
They
the other's
made
right
that
there to
nigga
pick
do
them
that
up,
shit.
and they are
I ain't
shredding
do
them in this
that.
ball game.
So the big play gets
I
him
didn't do
across
that, my boy.
midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
Watch the safety screen.
And again this time to the tailback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Bang, bang. That's him. Bang, bang. Watch safety screen. Watch safety screen.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Check my 50. Hey, pick your game up. Shift. Watch the shift. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Shift. 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 Alert. 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 Check 26. Alert. Hey, check 24.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And
That
they'll be
nigga
driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, that nigga tight. Devin Singletary, slow ass.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm right.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw here. Kaiser.
I broke off.
Hauled in by
I broke
Smith-Schuster.
off, but that should have been a
The
pick.
Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect,
Come
let your
on,
quarterback
man.
operate, and try and find some targets in the
Give me
open field
that.
downfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw is Kaiser. Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 25.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hold up right quick, my boy. Hold up. Hold up. What it do? Man, shit, chillin' playing the Madden game.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking right
For
side,
real?
and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this
Yeah,
down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26
man.
yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Damn.
It has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet,
Well,
but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they try the right side here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Push him back. Push him back.
A first down throw for Kaiser. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. 30. 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One final shot for Kaiser. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bills, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. Hmm? Damn. I ain't saying who did the shit or nothing. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, you doing right. Stay out that shit. Mm. 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 Yeah.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman.
Mm-hmm.
She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over
Damn.
me in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me
Yeah.
confidence. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Yeah, don't put that nigga in the grave.
They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going
Yeah.
bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool down, let it simmer.
Man, I thought all that bullshit come to a feast, man.
Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing.
Yeah.
Banks to me often. With the money around, it's a
But
faucet.
what if it's some shit nigga putting your name in and you ain't got nothing to do with it? What if it's some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Growing up the gang ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Mm-hmm.